unlike most other tech companies out there, Proton wasn't created out of a business school, business plan.
Yeah.
There actually was no business plan at the beginning. In fact, it was a bunch of physicists and scientists working at CERN who shared a vision and didn't have, let's say, any business sense on how to achieve that mission. And I think that's actually a good thing, because if we had a business background or went to business school, probably everybody would have told us, don't do this, right? Because the pitch in 2014 was very simple. We're going to compete against the world's biggest tech company and charge people for something that Google gives away for free, and that's going to succeed. Any venture capitalist or any business person would say that this business plan sucks, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that we were scientists, the fact that we were so naive, allowed us to pursue this path without thinking of how we would make money from this in the first place.
Yeah.
And that scientific grounding is probably what makes Proton a very different company from a culture standpoint, from a value standpoint, from an ethics standpoint, in terms of what's important to us. Because it was never really about making a huge financial success. It was really about having the right scientific impact to really build a better world and bring products to life that we think the world needs today more than ever.
Yeah. You guys are not, owned by another company, or, you're not responsible to any venture capitalist or anything like that. So you have to support what you do by making money. Do you think that actually improves and makes what you do better because you're having to do it all kind of bootstrapped?
Well, Proton isn't just bootstrapped. It's actually a bit step beyond that, which is it's crowdfunded.
Okay.
Many people don't realize this, but the reason the company exists today is because in 2014, 10,000 people from around the world got together on Indiegogo and donated money to create the business.
Okay.
And what does that mean long run, right? People say, well, your crowdfunding was 2014. It was 9 years ago. Why is it still relevant today? Well, it's relevant today because the entire business, all of us here, all the employees, we now have actually a permanent obligation to the community that supported us early on. So, we actually owe it to these people who gave up substantial amounts of money 9 years ago to bet on a dream. And the dream, part of it has come true, but we're still actually today trying to deliver what we have promised these people 9 years ago. And I think that is a different mindset, right? It's not about what we can get out of it, but it's really about serving the sacred obligation that we have to the community from the very beginning. And that is, I think, also what makes us different, because as a community-driven company, we're responsive to the needs of the users. People ask us, what is Proton's roadmap? What are we building next?
Yeah.
Well, it's whatever people want us to do, because ultimately we work for them, not for VCs, not for investors, not for a parent company, but actually for the community.